Alright, so we should be live here. Wanted to finish up my Tekkit Fusion Reactor that I started working on last night. We see the chemical extractor is still hard at work. Let's see how much deuterium got saved up now. Getting there. Of course, we've got it auto-filling into this flow transposer. Looks like I've got a stack of deuterium cells ready to go. Let me go ahead and make some more empties. Let's see, empty cells. Let's go with another stack. Last night, after I got done, I popped back on later and got a bunch of recipes into the old ME network. So I've got a few more in there now. The gears always piss me off, so I had to go through and put them in. Do not want to be making any gears. Well, let's go ahead and grab this stack of deuterium, get some more empty cells in to get fueled up, and we should be good to go there. I got plenty of redstone blocks now. Plenty of fluid duct, I think. Got my tier 2 rocket back from Mars there. Merely a decoration at this point. Gotta use the linking books. So we see this is my unfinished turbine reactor build. Now, if you notice, it went out a little longer last night. I went on and took a row of potential turbines out because I was concerned about the amount of steam we're going to be producing. Don't know if it's going to be sufficient. Let's go ahead and fill all of this in and get all the steam flowing, which we didn't have all the steam flowing last night. And I brought the old multimeter along. It'll be tough to get a reading out of this one because, of course, the redstone energy conduit, the max flow that it will allow is what, 10,000 RF per tick. So it's tough to get a good read. What I do want to do, though, is kind of test each reactor once I get them built out. As you see, I've got a lot of reactor spots to fill. Gonna basically fill in all these holes here and get big turbines going side to side all the way around. Get back to that. Did I get everything in over here? I think everything over here is ready to go, except I blocked in my reactor. So I need to be able to put deuterium into it, which I'm not going to do right now because I want to get those turbines finished up. And it looks like I can from there. I went on and added in the ME cabling just to make it easier for later, as I will have that automated for sure. On the same note, I'm only going to manually add deuterium to the ME network because I don't want to just blow through it all when I don't need the power. So I'll create some sort of like battery, series of batteries or whatever to store, and then when those guys go empty, then I can go ahead and add in gonna say this is gonna take forever if I sit here and just play around with the turbines as I go. I'll just slap down a whole row of them. You guys get the picture what this is gonna look like. Gonna have I don't even know what the gold number I'm shooting for is. I'd like to be able to get, I don't know, maybe 75, 80,000 RF per tick out of this. I think that's a pretty reasonable amount to request from such a big setup. And this is actually smaller than the last fusion reactor I did. Still gonna work out well. Gonna give me all the juice. I kind of decided I want to do a space station. I just think a big badass space station would be pretty cool. So I plan on doing that first, and I'm not sure what kind of design I'm going to use for it, but it's going to be cool as hell. Got out of my line there and messed up my pace a little. That's alright. Just go ahead and fill in the gaps here. I'm not positive, but I think this is going to be a relatively short stream here just to get this finished up, and then I'm going to go have a little dinner. And I'm off work tonight, so I may be streaming a little bit later with Kessel Caden's Virtue Modpack. I'm pretty stoked to get that going. I don't know why I'm so hung up on it, but that Magical Crops mod is just ridiculous, and I really want to see what its peak potential would be and how friendly it is with Mine Factory Reloaded. If it's real friendly with Mine Factory Reloaded, it's going to be ridiculous. So pretty stoked to see what I can make out of that. And I'm just such in the beginning stages of that one that I just got I've got a few hours worth of mining in, so I do have some supplies now, and I can start making some machinery, but I'm still a long ways off. I'll be building the very first machines on that later on, probably. Alright, one more. I went and did the math on the newer versions of Atomic Science. Like in 1.5.2, it was better to not turn them into the big turbines, but now they've got the equations proper, so that it is indeed more profitable to turn them into the big ones. Looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and put just one redstone energy conduit on each of these, because I want to test the output of multiples once I get this reactor fired up. The fluid duct's not going to work. There we go. And then of course I'll tie them all together and get them into the charging station. It's nice creating the deuterium out of water. Makes it real easy to keep one of these running. See, it's looking good now. I'm going to go grab some empty resonant energy cells here. Let's see. I know I got a bunch. Yeah, there we go. 19. I don't know if I need that many. We'll grab a few at least. Pop some on. I want to get it set up and test the output in multiple areas. Now, of course, I'm going to be getting a lot more steam now that we got the rest of those redstone blocks filled in. Let's see. There's some deuterium. Alright, where are you? There you are. So we got quite a bit of deuterium in there. We should start seeing the steam flow. Yep, it is indeed flowing. And real small amount of activity out of the reactor so far. But let me pop on. I want to see what these guys get up to. See, we'll go with one there. One maybe right in the middle. And then I want to try all four corners really. To see if I'm getting more out of some sides than other sides. Get a little daylight going here. See, they're not moving at a very good clip right now. Dang it. Gotta change the outputs of these damn things. Get it to blue. Then we'll see. There's the energy flowing. See, that one's going at 1327 RF per tick, just out of that turbine. Seems like the energy cells themselves are getting filled up pretty damn quick. 1156. And it's not, the fusion reactor still has to really heat up and get moving. I don't even hear any crackling sounds yet. Well, there's a few. Can barely hear them. Let this go for a minute and check on. I don't know how much deuterium it's really going to take to get this thing cooking. Oh dang, that whole stack is done already. Well, I'm obviously having no problem creating it. I gotta put an output. Maybe I'll go ahead and automate it right here today. Let's see, I can't put the output below. Gonna have to put it next to it, which that's alright. I have no problem with that. Let's see. I'm sure I've got a import bus. That's fluid import. Pre-configured one. See, so the red side. Yep, that one was the fluid. And let's see. Always active, move stacks. Perfect. I have some ME cable. Let's see. There we go. So that's connected. Oh, you know what? I need to do the other side too to fully automate it. That's all right because applied energetics plays well with the BDCraft facades, so I can pretty it up a little bit later. Let's see, and that is the blue side, so that needs another export bus. Or a export bus, period. Fluid. I think I just want one. I don't want to hold on to all those things. See, so that should be tied in as well. Now I need an empty cell. to put in. I can still control it by how many empty cells I create, but we want to take empty cells out of there. So let's throw these guys back in. And oh yeah, it is automated. Sweet. Alright, so let's get back upstairs. I'm going to have to run ME cable all the way up, which I have yet to have anything running all the way up through all the floors. I think I might just take it off of this side right here. Just go right up through there. I have to get it to all the floors anyway. Ooh, that's a crappy side. Maybe I don't want it through that side after all. Go through that other one. No reason not to use it here anyway. There is plenty of plumbing right here for it. This should be a much better area to run it up. Oh yeah, it'd be a little sloppy, but not too bad. Let's see, where do we want to take it from? I'm gonna have to go right through here. Oh, and it's right there anyway, so that's awesome. Get this all the way up. This is good because it's forcing me to do this, and I really, one of the reasons I haven't built out the other floors yet is because I hadn't had access to the ME network or any power. But now I'm pretty much set because I can put some wireless remotes and get wireless access through this whole thing. I'm going to run it right there. Still need to get rid of my water supply too. I can do that whenever. Gotta get me some more ME cable. Let's see. Not much left. Hopefully I got enough materials to craft some. Yeah, not too bad. Stack and a half almost. Alright, so we want to just take this right over. Right over here, we'll go ahead and automate this. That'll work. There we go. It's adding quite the load on the ME network right there, but we still got enough power down below to handle that. See, and then we want to get some deuterium. I'm going to have to jump down there to program this dang thing. There we go. Stacks of items. Take out the deuterium cells. So it is set now as well. And let's just go throw some deuterium into the ME network. In fact, we've got some in there already because this is already run out of empty cells, and I've still got a ton of deuterium, so that's good. Got a ton of it stored up. Let's make one more stack of empty cells just to make sure we got plenty of deuterium to test out some of these outputs. Now this thing should be heated up pretty decently by now. See what kind of... Oh, these are all full. Or no, they're not. Good. See, now this one seems like it's filling really slow. Yeah, my turbines are barely moving. So I've got a few too many turbines for what this amount of power can handle. Let's see what we're generating here. Oh, it says 0. Why would it be 0? Oh, because I didn't change the side. Derp. Let's see. $12.53. So how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 35 times 12.53. That's what, 40-some thousand. So that's not near as much as I wanted to see here. So I've got too many turbines. I need to take some of this out. Let's see, I want that to lose its power here, so I'm going to break it. And definitely need to take out a row. I need these turbines putting out more than that. Have enough room? Yeah, plenty of room. Take out just one row and some of that fluid duct there. And that should eliminate some of the load here. Got serious turbines sitting. I'm gonna have to build a second reactor, I think. I don't know, I was expecting this to put out a lot more. With the changes to big reactors, it's putting out a ton, so I thought I'd be able to get more out of this reactor. Alright, so I've got all that steam cut off. They do seem like they're spinning slightly quicker. Let's check the inputs over here. Oh yeah, that doubled. So do I want to take out one more row and get these guys really cooking? Let's see what this one over here is. 1657. So yeah, it's putting out pretty good. If I took out one more row, then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd have 21 turbines spinning. Right now I've got 28. You know what, I'm going to leave it at this and see 1479. So now I've got 28 times 1479. That's what? Like 42,000 RF per tick. Seems like I should be able to get more. Now it is free, essentially. Now that the machines are built, all I need to do is get the deuterium from water. So that's pretty easy to come by. I definitely thought I was going to get more power out of it. At this rate, it may have been better to build just a ridiculous big reactor. But anyway, it's still good. I'm going to have another, what, 45 to 50,000 RF per tick out of this. $1,800. It's definitely, it's picking up. Let's take a look at the reactor from below here. See if we got how much plasma we've got. Now we've definitely got plenty of plasma going up there. And it is reaching the far blocks, although not all the time. It is reaching them. So the reactor itself is working as intended. I still got plenty of power left there. Of course, I need to eventually get that squared away as well. But looking pretty good altogether. I wonder how much I bump it up. So I've got 1,000 going through that side, 2,100 going through that side. Holy crap. Let's see what it says now. 5,040. So hold on, I'm creating more than I thought. Or am I? Let's see. Get this one tied into just to that one energy cell. And see what we get here. See, alright, so there's 3650 just coming out of those 3 reactors. So that's about 1,200 per out of those 3. 1,000 there. So yeah, I'm definitely not getting as much juice as I thought I was going to get. Now maybe this reactor is just heating really slow, or something is going on there. But I definitely thought I was going to be getting way more power than this. Still plenty to get a nice space station built though. So I'm going to call it good there. It's like another 50,000, 40 to 50,000 RF per tick. So that's going to be more than sufficient. Of course, these guys here, I'm getting 45,000 plus RF per tick just out of these 3, and it was a hell of a lot less work. So I tell you, I really, really want to keep believing in atomic science, because it is a really fun mod. And the reactors and stuff, of course, are just cool. But I'm getting pretty good productivity out of my big reactors down here. And I've had these installed for a long time. So I mean, it was really easy to come up with the materials for those. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. A little short afternoon stream. I'm going to go have a little dinner with the wife. She's going to be off to work. So I am potentially going to be streaming something good later on. But swing on by later on and check out the channel and see what is going on. Of course, if you follow, you'll get notified. But see you guys shortly. Thanks again.